YouTube going? What is going on, YouTube? Bullish Bears Kevin here with another live stream for you guys. Today we're going to be looking at some futures, also going to be looking at some equities. Maybe we get some SPX trades in or something, or maybe some NQ futures trades. Give me just a half a second.
That started to sound like KLF right there.
Would you hear that?
Yeah, it's okay.
With the beeping?
Yeah, there's a boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. KLF
What
is
is
gonna rock you.
That's funny.
That's an
Alexa
old
texted me
song.
and asked why you no longer talk to her, Kevin. So I think you need to deal with it.
I'm always
Am I
kind
married
to my
you
AI.
guys?
Tell your Alexa to thank your delivery driver.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could do that now.
Yeah, they used to give a bonus for that.
I think they just started doing that again with the bonuses for that.
Sweet.
Give me a half a sec. You heard the timer?
Alexa,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, right.
You are
Right,
so
we got
very welcome.
Amazon. Amazon's flying now, guys. This is a stock that I really wanted to watch for long positions above this 356 area. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Yeah, look at not Microsoft, Meta. So let's get some Meta going. So I'm going to look at some contracts. Now it's 0 days, guys, right? We're looking at 0-day options because we're looking at equities on a Friday. Now we could look at next week's options, but look at the price difference, right? So this one, the 357 is only $1.60 for a 42 delta, whereas the 357 for next week is $5, which is $500, and you get that 47 delta. So you're better off if you're just going to be day trading and trying to catch some moves, some momentum. Better off going with one of these cheaper options, especially because it's a 0 day. Because also, if you're getting in this 33-cent contract with the 12 delta, that means if you get a $3 move, you're looking at 100% return. However, if it's a $3 move in the opposite direction, goes against you all the way. So it's something to just be aware of. So let's see. Let's copy this. I'm going to go with some cheap ones today. Again, 0 day, so you could always add multiple contracts too. In 0 days, guys, those fly like so well. Those go so well if you get in the right direction on those.
There's a sweet spot in the delta where it's like it can't work against you as fast as it can work for you. And it seems to be like right around the $10 to $12 per contract mark, or 10 to 12 cent per contract mark.
Nice. Alright, so there's Meta rejecting this key level right now. I want Meta, if Meta could break and close above there, I'll look for those call options. Now, usually if I'm trading some options, I want to wait for either the first 30 minutes to close and settle, or I'm looking for some type of proper confirmation. Look at ES pumping away, NASDAQ strong. So again, that does make me more bullish on Meta. It's at 362 calls. Is 362 a viable target today? 362 on Meta? I'd say so. If bulls could continue, absolutely. But I'm not going to jump into any contracts now. I'm going to wait for confirmation. 'Cause if I jump into a contract here on Meta and it's rejecting that previous day high right now for a liquidity grab, it's going to sell off and these contracts are going to dump on me. So I'll wait for confirmation. Plus, when you're trading options, guys, if you're trading a cash account, you're limited to the amount of trades you could take. So I'm looking at NASDAQ. I have my chart above with TOS up with my options. And I also have my chart of equities up over here, just so I could get a bit of a clue. So look at Microsoft, guys. We had the 15-minute supply. We had a nice sell-off yesterday. It was 2 days ago. Yesterday chopped around, sold off too. Today it's creating a lower high right now, trying to push lower. 5 minutes about to close. I don't like the 5 minute on Meta. It's super bearish. A lot of rejection coming in. But now we are. So this was an area. This is a daily supply zone that we failed to sell off from. We broke it. Now let's see if we want to hold this supply as demand. And now let's also see what's going on. Look at that NASDAQ with the nice rejection off that supply zone. I'm thinking bears might want to take this, guys. I'm going to be a little patient, though, because ES doesn't have that supply till 48.17. And it does look a bit bullish right now. I'm looking at this weighted indice over here. Jim, you were asking about the weighted indice yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is the weighted indice, and what it is it's Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, and Google all together, but it's weighted. So each number you see, so if it's let's see, the Apple is 7.25 stocks of Apple plus 5.86 stock of Microsoft plus 3.32 stock of Amazon. This is at some point, that's what it was weighted on the SPY, the S&P, about 2 years ago. That's when I learned about it, and I've just been using it since, and I've been using it on and off since then, but just recently I've noticed how consistent it really can be to helping us find good selling and buying areas, because it's really just those 5 stocks together, and supply and demand works on it, and when it's reaching a supply zone, it's usually a good time to sell on the NASDAQ and things like that.
Yeah, so I know what you're using it for. I'm physically trying to figure out how you load it in Trading View, how you display it, the
So
mechanics of getting it in.
so you're gonna type everything you see here except where it says bats, bats, and bats. So you're gonna do 7.25 star Apple
So
plus.
just copy it into the search symbol, just like you have it without the bats, is what you're
That's
saying.
right. That's right.
Okay. That I'm sorry, it's a silly question. I just didn't know how to physically input it.
No,
So,
man, not a silly question at all. If you don't, nobody really uses things like this,
all
and
right.
it's yeah.
For some reason, I thought I had to go into indicator. Wasn't thinking I could just put it in the search window. So that's exactly what I needed. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Gotcha. My pleasure. Yeah, I'm really considering building a strategy around it, to be honest, because the way it moves is just so nice. Yo, Apple with a lot of weakness right now. I might look for Apple puts. Remember, trade the trend. If Apple's weaker right now, I'm looking for trends right now. I'm looking at Apple over here. Looks much weaker than everything else. Maybe Nvidia, but that's a broken supply zone. We'll see how Apple closes on this candle, and we'll pull up some Apple contracts. Take a quick look. Like, look at this, guys. I mean, these contracts are $4 with a 5 delta. These are $45 with a 40 delta. So these are calls. These are the puts. And look at the puts right now. We're $12 with a delta of 13, right? So again, $1 move, you're looking at 100% return on that. But that's also a dollar move on Apple. Apple does not have as high of an ATR as something like Microsoft or Meta or Tesla. So it's going to be harder to get that dollar move. So, guys, I'm glad I didn't jump the boat on those Meta calls, because I'd be down 70% on those right now. That's why I mark previous day highs as well, guys, because those are areas where there's a lot of chance for us to reverse after we break, because what we're doing at that point is we're either stopping people out who were already short from up here because they have their stops at the highs, or people who are saying, oh, once we get above the previous day high, we're going to trend bullish, because if we do look at the daily on Meta, let's see if I can pull that up here. Look at the daily on Meta, we are bullish, right? We have breaking, but if we look at the past few days, we would break previous day high, right? Reject. Broke this previous day high, rejected. Now we broke this previous day high, what are we doing? We're rejecting. If we could get above and hold above that 356.41 zone, that would be ideal.
I grabbed a few 478 contracts at 8, and I'm looking to get out at 12. Almost there. 50% return.
Nice. I'm looking at, what do we got now? So I don't know, man. I mean, Meta sort of looks bearish on that close, but I'm not taking it. Microsoft's retesting this trend line, see if it wants to bounce, but I'm not taking that. Apple looks like it should want to maybe reverse, push back higher, trap some sellers on this wick right here. Also not taking that. But Kevin, what are you taking? I ain't taking a chance. I'm gonna probably. I sort of do want to take these calls on Apple. Just to try to scalp, see if we get a pop here, some momentum.
Boom, order filled.
But I'm not gonna jump the boat. That doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. It's, you know what it is too though? We're coming in, we have the supply zone on NASDAQ. We have this upper trend line on NASDAQ, and we also have the supply zone on ES coming up too. So instead of like super jumping the gun in some long positions when we're running into a bunch of resistance, I'm just gonna be super patient because maybe this is the trap, right? Maybe we want to bounce around for 5-10 minutes and then go up for a little bit and then reverse and get the real trend. But let's see, what's the daily looking like? Look at that daily comeback, though. That's crazy. That looks like bulls might want to run it. But we'll see. We'll see if we create a lower high here. And again, looking at Apple. Apple had a pop to VWAP. Failed. Staying patient. No reason to jump into a trade if you're not confident with it. What's going on, YouTube? You guys got any questions? You guys holler. Let me know. Again, I was considering some Apple calls over there. Because again, if we do push higher, we're trapping these bears. Volume wasn't too strong on that previous candle, though I'd usually like to see something a bit stronger. I like that move on Microsoft right now. There we go, NASDAQ. Those calls are around 49. They're around 55 right now on Apple. Might wait for this candle to close and then see where we play. And look at that. Look at Microsoft coming right off of this trend line right here. And there's Meta using this old supply as demand. Got this area of interest on Nvidia that we're rejecting at the moment. We'll let these candles close. Got 212 in the 5-minute. Let's look at the higher time frames, guys. What's our trend right now, right? We've been creating higher lows on Meta and higher highs on Meta. Okay. Get some trend lines going in there. Something like that, I guess. Not the cleanest. No.
If you're I got a 475 target on SPY, and it's pretty dang close, but that's the bottom of a liquidity zone, so be careful.
No. Do we have any news coming out today? I know we had the what was it, the PCE at 8:30.
Yeah, I haven't even looked. I gotta make a habit of looking. I just never do.
Me too. Me too. I mean, listen, we got NQ. There we go, NQ pop. That's what I was looking for. Now we got a little, not divergence, but let's see. Let's see if volume could build up here to wick us back lower. I'm looking at ES2 for a potential short position. But if bulls are too strong, I mean, look how strong these bulls are right now. And if I'm looking at the 3-hour, 3-hour created a basing and a rally right here. The 1 hour looking like, look how bullish we are, nice and bullish, big pumps. There's a wick off of supply on ES. All right, we're in it.
We could A to B that zone to 475.50.
Apple with a nice push. Damn, that would have been a nice entry on those longs. I still just wanted to stay patient. I really didn't feel like jumping the gun on that. Just got to remember too, the first 30 minutes after that, IV sort of starts to crush a little bit on these 0 days. So if I'm in these calls down here, we pop. It gives me like a nice 10-20% return for now. And then we sort of chop for a little bit. There's a chance that that contract's going to come back down to its entry price. Like right now even. It's less than we just were. I'll show you guys.
Got the few of those 478 contracts on.
Nice pop on Meta. Really nice pop on Meta. I might
Limit order
grab.
16.
Where's my meta calls? Meta. Low key, high key. Want to grab some meta calls.
Whoa, MSAI just opened up out of that halt. I have a limit order at 850 to sell those.
Nice.
I was long at 455.
Nice. Still considering meta calls up here. Staying patient. We are in supply on NASDAQ. Should be looking for some pullback here. Not going to jump in the meta calls right away. 9:45. Don't rush into any trades. Trade the trend. Wait for some confirmation. There's things we got to be repeating to ourselves when we trade. Where's the trend? Where's support? Where's resistance? Where are buyers? Where are sellers? Where are stop orders? Yeah, really feel like grabbing some meta calls right now. Because that was some pretty good volume on that last little pump there, but I really don't want this 5 minutes to flush me right now. Plus, VIX is trying to go higher. You know what? Meta RBR on the 1 minute, maybe?
Yeah, I think SPY will push to 475.50 here.
Yeah, I'm liking Meta. I'll let you guys know if I enter Meta. Nope.
We are at exact target on a 5-minute 1-for-1 on SPY here, though.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not doing Meta right here. No way.
I figure we kind of butt heads about that 5-second chart a bit, so I'm going to keep that off when I'm hanging with you. I'll just run the 1 and 5.
Sounds good to me, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Still gonna let these candles close. Meta with a pullback. Why didn't jump in the shorts? Why didn't jump in the longs, I should say. Remember, look at this upper trend line, too. 218.
We're in the zone.
AutoZone. Would really like Meta to continue here, but it's having trouble.
Damn, dude. MSAI hitting 715 now.
Damn.
I love some of those penny stocks, dude. These things are just ballistic. LTRY might make another move, too, by the way. That's looking for a target of 4.
Nice. Alright, there's Meta. Nice pullback right there. Entry for a long position, maybe. Or we're at the top of the range and we're just going to drop back down. A little volume picking up on Meta. Depending on this 1 minute closes. When's the 5 close? In a minute 24, we'll see. I like the volume picking up on this Meta 1 minute candle right here, trapping some bears. Alright, I'm going to grab some Meta contracts there, guys. Some Meta calls. Really cheap ones. They're like 29 cents when I got in.
All right. We're at half zone.
Looking for bulls to continue trend here. If I stop at it, it'll only probably be for a couple bucks. Nothing crazy. Keep ES and NQ up there. Looking nice and bullish on those too. Come on, Meta. Let's get that continuation. Let's trend, my friend. Meta with the relative strength today.
And
I'm just changing some watch lists up right now. Come on, Meta. Let's get it, baby. I like that for a potential rally-based rally on Meta. Again, though, we're going to need that continuation on the 5 minute. Checking out the 5 minute on Meta. We are at the top of that that wick up there. this upper wick. So we really need that volume and momentum. If we fail, I'm just going to cancel out of these. How's ESNQ? Not the biggest fan of these meta longs at the moment, but really need that volume to step in and prove me wrong.
I got a limit order on those 478 contracts at 20 cents. Let's see if they fill.
Nice. All right, meta, let's get it.
Paid 9.
Yeah, meta's struggling at this trend line. There we go, meta. Get that pop. Let's get it. Let's get it. Make that new high a day. Let's get it, meta. Let's get it. Let's go. Good stuff.
Bye.
Good stuff. That's right. That's right. That's picking the right one. Let's see. See if we want to continue, though. Because, again, we have this upper trend line. We need volume to pick up. And we need to close up here and continue up here. Right now, that 1 minute's giving us some trouble.
Nailed the top of that liquidity zone.
Nice. There we go, meta. Let's get that continuation. Let's get that follow through. What time is it? 9:51. Be careful around now. If meta keeps struggling up here, I'll probably can't flatten out. But really gonna need that pop. Keep rejecting, keep struggling. Come on, Bulls. You know you want it. Yeah, I don't like these meta calls anymore. I'm gonna stay patient, though. We still got a little bit for the 5 minutes to close. But that just looks like bearish. Because, again, top of this range thing over here, this upper wick. Microsoft with a bit of a pop, new high a day. Apple pop, new high a day. Alright, I like equities right there.
Changed my limit order to 18.
Yeah, meta was a tough one, guys. Probably gonna look for a pop to exit. $2:30 left in the 5 minute. Gotta remember equities, NASDAQ, Microsoft, NASDAQ, ES, they're at supply zones right now. That's resistance. And if they're at supply, equities are gonna have a tough time continuing too.
Yeah, we completed that A to B.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to exit these Microsoft calls because bears don't cares. But let's say I do really want to let the 5 minute close, but it does look like we're just gonna drop right through. Apple looks bullish. Meta is still on the relatively stronger list, though, so I don't really want to jump out right away. Because maybe we bull flag it over here. I don't know. I'm liking Tesla shorts. Tesla puts. Time is it? We got 1:10 left. We really need a bounce here on Meta, and it's not happening. Alright, so there's previous candles low on Meta. I'm expecting a bounce here. If we don't bounce here, we're going to stop out.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Order filled. 100% return.
Nice.
Ching! Love it.
Okay, Microsoft new high today. Apple with the pump. Apparently I didn't pick the right one with Meta.
Alright. I'm going to wait patiently for a SPY put entry.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of these Meta calls in a second, guys. 36 seconds left. This thing is just bearish right now. Definitely taking some heat on this position. Really need that pop back on Meta. Microsoft new high day. Microsoft would have been the one to go with the calls.
Or SPY.
Or SPY.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I'm cocky now.
Yeah.
Blam.
I'm staying patient on Meta, guys. I'm not getting out yet. 362 calls. Again, though, it does look like bears want it.
They're trying.
Bears are trying, bulls are trying. Everybody's trying. Come on, Meta. Get that, get that.
With a
Nope.
possible extension to the previous high, 475.90 on SPY.
I'm gonna exit these meta calls,
But
guys, because look at how weak we are on
yeah,
ESMQ right now.
it doesn't look likely to hit it. Starting to reject the top of the liquidity zone, or as you would say, supply zone.
Yeah.
One more bar under that 8 period, and I'm out for blood. I want to be a bear. Percentage return, I'm looking at the 870 0-day puts, but I'm going to be cautious on those. I'm not going to jump in.
Yeah, guys, I'm out of those calls. It didn't fill me yet. Ooh, it's gonna fill me horribly though. Oh yeah, so SPX ES, what are we doing? Oh, I like hold up. Options SPX puts. I sort of like puts here. I'm in some puts. I might have jumped the gun on it now that I'm looking at it again.
Yeah, wait for that 1 minute to close. If it doesn't close a pin bar here.
I like the key level though and the supply zone that we're in. And that VIX has sort of been trying to push higher today.
That 20 MA is where it's at. Watch that one on the 1 minute.
Dropping. Meta with a huge drop. Damn, that would have been a nice short play. Yo, these SPX puts are not moving. Very low volatility over here. You need a sturdy drop. Nvidia bouncing. Microsoft trying to bounce. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even feeling these puts over here. I'm gonna let the candle close because that is a nice candle on the 5 minute. But let's just be patient. Weighted indices looking a little bearish, but trying to pop back up too. VIX trying to go lower, which is bullish. Let's get a nice big hefty drop. Hefty. Not Apple, stop popping. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yo, need these SPX contracts to move, man. These things ain't doing nothing right now. But I guess neither's ES at the moment. Would like a target down here.
All right, just watching LTRY for continuation on this flag. Otherwise, it'll pull back here.
I don't like that we're holding this key level here. There it is. That's the drop I was looking for. Now give us a big drop. And if it doesn't, I'm getting right out of these.
Those 470 contracts I'm looking at on SPY have a delta of like 0.0. Had a delta of 0.04. Now they're at 0.05, so it'll start to swing up if it moves $1. Target exit for those is just 12 or 13 cents. Nice. I paid 8.
That's what I should have done SPY, not SPX. I should have noticed the volatility. Yeah. Barely getting 10-point moves.
Yeah, it's the SPX is kind of expensive to trade because the bid ask is so wide.
Yeah, and you need a good move to really move it.
Right. But when they do, man, they really pay.
Yeah, I was going to say when they move, though.
Yeah.
Really want us to close below the supply zone.
We're just under the supply zone now, so we could see an outside or inside move down to 474 even. But it's got to break that supply zone first.
That's not a news candle. This looks like a news candle right now. The way that thing just spiked up for a second.
Just covering. they're covering the bottom of that zone. They know that it's a zone from A to B is 475 to 475
I'm
30.
staying in these shorts though. It does look good for shorts. Vix
They'll
with the
cover
big
one candle
Vix
and
with the
it'll
big
wick
spike.
half back like the previous candle. That's exactly what it did.
Right. Yeah, dude, these contracts still ain't moving.
Give 'em a minute. You gotta go.
No, hurry up.
You got to go down another 5 points for those to move realistically to get in any profit area that you can actually clear.
Yeah,
You got to clear the bid ask spread first, and then you can start to make some profit on those.
I know. So shot.
Yeah. What I love about SPY, I'll go with the low delta because I mean this thing will sit here at 8 cents all day.
No, I know.
At like a 0.04 delta, 0.05 delta, it ain't gonna move. But
Dude,
once it
this
goes a
thing's
dollar in my
still
favor,
moving.
it'll double.
Nice. Yeah, well, you know what is the dollar move is like a $10 move on ES. That's
Right.
what you need for these SPX contracts to move that still aren't moving on this drop. That's very frustrating. Dude, how is it not moving?
The delta sweet spot.
You have a fat drop. The fact that the put contract's not moving makes me think that this might be a fake out. Because sometimes they'll make those contracts move faster if it is the right direction, or it won't move much if they're already factoring in.
Half back of the previous
Nvidia.
1 minute trend is 474.50. So
I mean, I guess I like the bearish momentum we do have here. We didn't close below the supply zone, but we did have a nice close. Yeah, like, yo, those puts are now red, even though that's crazy.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna
time decay
apple
munches
drop
on them
him. Yeah, but
really
like it's been
fast.
10 minutes.
Yep. Well, look at the theta. I mean, it's
Yeah.
got to be at your level probably like 0.2 or more.
Yeah, dude, that's wild. Alright, I'm gonna try to get out there for just a couple buck loss because I didn't realize how bad the SPX contracts would trade today.
Yeah, it's a Friday. Technically, historically, this is like the Santa rally day, so you want to be careful trying to short things.
Mm,
It's always better to be on the side of the trend.
yep. Agreed.
But I'm looking for a pullback to range at 474.50 first. I don't think we're gonna get it.
I mean, the weighted index is still weak. Apple's very weak on this current 5-minute candle that we're in. So is Nvidia. Tesla's trying to pump higher. Meta's weak. Microsoft's weak. Equities are pretty weak right now, so I really don't want to jump out right away. But obviously, these things aren't doing anything, so I don't want to be bag holding a loss.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to get out of those before it's too late.
SPY making
All
a
right,
1-for-1
all out of
right
those.
to
Not worth it.
475.25 target.
That's what I said too. I said I felt all right. You know what? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Yo, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Running our call and put game today.
I like Microsoft calls now on this 5-minute that we're at. Microsoft was making new highs a day too. I'm gonna let Microsoft's 5-minute close. Let's see if bulls want to continue. 377 calls. I'll grab one contract to start. But, maybe not.
I might float a strangle for like 10 minutes. So it could go either way in this liquidity zone.
That's a good idea.
And then just sacrifice the loser, run the winner.
Nice.
If they're right at the low delta, they'll lose a buck or two.
Right. Let the other one ride and win.
Exactly.
You're running strangles on Ford again?
SPY.
Bye. Okay.
Yeah, 0 days. Outside, like 3 to 4 strikes out is typical.
Bro, so
Nice.
on Ford.
Running
Ford.
the Spartan strategy. We kick the loser down the well and ride the winner in a victory.
Sounds
That's
about
new
right.
high a day.
That's dark.
I mean, Microsoft new high a day. I'm in some Microsoft calls.
Nice. Yeah, we break this LZ and start running above 475.25, and we
Nice
could see
Microsoft push.
right in the 479 calls would be appropriate because they'll run like 100% with a $1.50 move.
Nice. Why are these contracts barely moving today?
Low delta.
Yeah. But not that low.
Yeah.
Ooh, flip on me, okay. Now this is gonna be when we sell off?
Consolidate one more 1 minute bar. It's right on the 8 period.
What a choppy day.
Yeah. I know, I
Look
was
at those
thinking,
large. Damn.
It's hard to nail targets on a day like today because, like, this is, literally the last Friday before Christmas. This is technically, historically, the Santa rally day.
right.
Although it's somewhat muted because we had that really, not outside move, but we had that really big sell off the other day. We're still fighting the volatility from that. There's still people trying to balance from that. So we're going to be eating a few bag holders on either end of that spectrum. And until we can get through that previous liquidity zone high where we're at now, we're going nowhere. So let the bag holders unload. And, at some point, if we crush through all the sellers right here, we could go and streak higher up to like 480. That's the appropriate
I'm gonna
move
grab some
for.
ES. I'm thinking some ES shorts right here. Because we had the push down, we had the retest, and now we might get that second leg.
I'm still running a strangle. I'll wait.
And I'm
I
also
did
in
something.
Microsoft's calls.
I did something fun yesterday on that trend. Balancing it was kind of weird, but I went and was running for a little while short the ES and long the NQ, and the NQ outran the ES short, and
I
it made
bet.
overall profit. It's kind of fun. I just wanted to kind of measure the two against each other.
That's cool.
So like the trend was mostly bullish, but there was a chance it could be bearish like it was the other day. So I was like, well, okay, I'll have a hedge in the form of going the opposite way on the other index,
Right.
and it worked out.
I'm out of these shorts. I'm out of the ES shorts. Obviously, sellers don't want to step in.
No, they're done.
Yeah, sellers don't care.
I said, okay, I'm doing what I want.
Oh, Microsoft. There we go, Microsoft.
All right.
So just to be clear, today's the last trading day, and then next week, well, Christmas falls on the Monday, closed. The market's closed as well on Boxing Day, and it reopens on the 27th.
I thought it reopened on Tuesday, day after
So
Christmas.
Tuesday is Boxing Day then, so it's the 26th, and then 27th, 28th, 29th.
Yep.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Gotcha.
You're gonna a little push on these Microsoft calls right now.
I'm about ready to sacrifice my put side of the strangle here if it gets above 475.25 here.
Meta holding that area. Microsoft looking good and bullish. Might add to the Microsoft. Yeah, I added to the Microsoft a little bit. Depending how this candle closes, I'll either stop out or we'll run this. The problem is this break right here was above previous day high too, and Meta just rejected its previous day high earlier. I don't want Microsoft to do the same, but it looks like it wants to. Come on, pump it, baby, pump it louder, pump it louder. Go Microsoft, go baby, go. Nope. Yup. Nope. Yup. Nope. Nope. Yup.
That's like me on the 5-second chart. Sorry.
Nope. Just me on a 5-minute chart.
Yeah.
Come on, Microsoft.
Same.
You've been making new high days all day. Keep doing it.
If anybody's interested in a penny stock, that LTRY is holding the base of a range candle that was produced at 4:05 a.m. And the base of that thing is at 310. Top of that thing is at 350. So that'd be a pretty good percentage swing if it eats the top of that candle again. It's consolidated to a point, so it might just do it.
Oh, bro, Microsoft. The problem is that, like, NASDAQ needs to start pushing back higher, too, to help Microsoft go up.
Yeah.
But NASDAQ looks like it wants to finally sell off, but we keep wicking back higher.
Just
I low-key want to
liquidity.
grab another call over here. But that was previous day high, and I don't want to get swapped, like, wrecked.
Yeah, you don't want to get smacked.
Yeah.
Keep it low, delta,
Apple
baby.
looks okay if it wants to trap some sellers in reverse here. Said that earlier, and that's what we got. Maybe I should get Apple.
We're consolidating
look at
in
Apple.
the liquidity zone. Got about 2 more 1-minute candles before we get a break.
I'm getting an Apple call. If I could open my phone fast enough. Microsoft, stop it. Apple call. But then I'm gonna want it up here. Alright, waiting for Apple to do something here. How much time we got left? We got 2:12 in the 5-minute.
All right, wedge is threatening a break.
Alright, come on, Apple. Fill me on those calls. I'm like, why is auto-send not auto-sending? Because it wasn't on. Alright. Microsoft's at least doing its thing. Microsoft popped a new high today, and these contracts are still sitting at the same price. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Clearly not an options day today.
Getting chin checked.
Yeah. Glad I went cheap today. Jeez.
I know
Nvidia
it.
news. 47 seconds left. Come on, Microsoft, get that pop going. Keep it running, baby. I want to see how Apple closes here. See how Microsoft closes here. Meta's finally bouncing. Microsoft's at a supply zone, but it's a broken supply zone. Still an AOI, area of interest. NASDAQ with a little push in it. We got a second till we close. Sort of want to grab the Apple calls. I don't know if I will. Just because I'm already in the Microsoft calls. I feel like if I'm in 2 calls and then we do sell off, that would not be ideal at all.
I'm still holding the strangle. I'm not sacrificing anything until this range breaks.
There we go, Microsoft. Microsofts keep grinding up. I mean, we're at... Oh, my goodness. Really need that pop on Microsoft. If we get a pop to 375, these contracts will definitely move. Nasdaq again trying to sell off up here.
The pain zone is still like $9 wide on SPY, so it's going to hold here and eat theta.
Yeah. It's doing its
But
best.
I think right about 10:30 though we'll get a quick outside move one way or another. That's why I'm still holding a strangle, even though both legs are losing a little bit. I don't care.
Gotcha.
I'll wait for the break and trade the break. The win will at least wash the loss,
Yeah.
as long as it makes at least $1 move either way.
Target on Microsoft would be like 375.60. The dollar move from where we're at now. How's Microsoft's daily looking? Bullish.
We are sitting exactly on the 1 minute 200 SMA. And this will be the break candle here. Either it breaks the 200 and runs down to 474, or it holds the 200 and runs up to 475.50.
Part of me would think Nasdaq longs here because we're holding this level over here. But I don't know. We keep failing to go higher too. But we're keep holding. We're failing to go lower. These wicks tell me sellers are keep trying and buyers keep buying it back up.
Just flushing out the bag holders.
Yep. What the market does best. Chop around, chop up, and get down.
I might have to bail in a few minutes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I appreciate you jumping in. I know it's a little later to the party today.
Oh, no worries. Don't mind at all.
Get that. I'm going to throw Microsoft on here for you guys, so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So, gotta make this session extended so everything else isn't squeezed.
What, you started the party early, Jeremy?
Not early necessarily, just kind of stepped in and provided some audio commentary till Kevin could get here.
Oh, okay.
We had radio host Jeremy this morning.
There you go.
J-Man, and the wave pattern, or the
DJ Scalper.
There it is. DJ scalps a lot. Or Sir scalps a lot. I like that one.
There we go. Now we're talking. Microsoft, another pop, new high a day. Contracts still aren't moving. Same place that I bought them at. Woohoo. There we go, Microsoft. A little something.
All right. That wedge is ended right here, right on the 200. 1 minute chart.
All right, Microsoft. Give me that pop, baby. What time is it? We got about a minute left in this 5 minute. I like this Microsoft pop we got right now. See if it wants that continuation or follow through. Again, look at that. I said it was a good spot to buy on Nasdaq. Buyers stepped in yet again. Microsoft with a bit of a rejection on that wick. I'm staying in these. Microsoft's relatively stronger than everything else right now. Go to change percentage. Oh, it's not. Strongest is Google right now and Tesla. I was wrong. I don't like how Microsoft's trying to close over here. That's really not a fan of that. Give me one more push. One more push, baby. Yeah, these Microsoft contracts are crap.
Yeah, a little slow.
Just a little bit. Apple week. Glad I didn't grab Apple contracts. Yeah, I mean, Microsoft's probably going to start selling off soon, too. I'm going to look to get out of these contracts. This is no bueno today. Very choppy. There's my Nasdaq finally wants to drop. The question is it going to pop after? Is it a fake out? Because every time we drop today is a fake out.
Liquidity grab.
Yep.
Right now I'm looking at the 1 minute on SPY. We did break the 200 here with a big bear bar, but we're still right in the range of the wedge, so we're not quite selling yet.
Yep. And guys, check out Microsoft. It popped right back up. A lot of good buying pressure on Microsoft too. Wow, that almost stopped me out. That would have been a quick liquidity grab, a Kevin grab.
I'm just
Look
waiting
at
for
this weighted indice holding VWAP, guys. That's how I like to use it too. VWAP on that weighted indice is huge. Because think of it like this. These large firms, these big corps that buy, sell Apple, Microsoft, Meta, things like that, they're usually rotating in those, right? So when there's good selling on it, you're going to see it. When there's good support there on like VWAP or something, you're going to see it. And that's going to help gauge direction of ESNQ, or gauge direction of are we in a trend or are we near a support. Because VWAP on the weighted indice isn't VWAP on NASDAQ. We're looking at NASDAQ, we're like, why are we keep wicking over here? We look at the weighted indice, we see that we have the VWAP lining up over there. To cheat sheet. Don't tell nobody, we sell it here at Bullish Bears.
let's just start an investment clip.
I'm not a big fan of Microsoft at this point. But I am going to hold because it still has been stronger than a lot of the other equities, just based off the 5-minute candles. I mean it's been mainly green candles today. But that doesn't always mean it should be a buy. Apple selling off. Equities getting weak again, writes it down to VWAP again. 2:15 left in the 5-minute. Staying patient in these Microsoft contracts.
This thing just grinds on sideways, man.
Dude, seriously. The grindiest. Alright, guys, here's our Santa rally.
It'll
Merry
eventually
Christmas,
break.
everyone.
So look at all the lower wicks on your 5-minute chart. I mean, that kind of gives you a clue.
No, I know. That's what's keeping me in these Microsoft calls. But
Yeah.
I feel like at some point, because we're chopping, we're just gonna drop. Come on, Microsoft, you want that new high a day. You want
It's
it.
all if this then that, brother.
Always is. Always is. Oh, I guess there's a 2-hour there, but I'm not a fan of that. Not going to convince myself out of the trade. Oh, now we're through VWAP on the weighted indice. Makes me want to get out of these Microsofts. But let's see. 40 seconds left. We could wick right back up.
In zone on SPY 0 days is currently coming down a little bit. It's only $8 wide now.
These Microsoft calls like to dip more than they like to rip.
Yeah.
Yep, look at that drop. That's what options do. That's what Fridays do, guys.
They're good at it.
They definitely are. I'm going to grab another Microsoft contract down here to average down my position. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, Microsoft, that's funny. Apple looks good for some continuation, but let's see if we want to bounce. Microsoft doing its best stop hunt impression. Oh man, yeah, that's tough on Microsoft calls right now.
LTRY is about to hit 280. If it smokes that, it's gonna die. It got a news pop yesterday, and it smoked from like 120 all the way to like $7.
Nice. There we go, Microsoft. Bit of a bounce. What I'm waiting for. Still failing to continue lower. But Microsoft is struggling right now.
Oops, sorry, I forgot to mute my mic when I cleared my throat.
Oh no, you're good. I didn't hear it. You must have muted it. I didn't hear nothing.
Cool, finally the noise suppression's working right.
Don't jinx it.
It completely suppressed me yesterday, so that was the jinx.
I mean, part of me is considering flattening this Microsoft position because it's just chopping around right now. But I don't know if I trust this pullback. I feel like we might bounce back again. Because now Apple's looking good. How much time we got left on the 15-minute? We got 3 minutes on the 15. So yeah, if this 15 wants to rally-base rally us on Microsoft, that'd be pretty nice. There we go, Microsoft. Yeah, okay, so you know what? Yeah, that might have been the chop before we finally get the right move. Alright. I'm calling now. We're calling now, ladies and gents. I sort of wanted the 30 minutes to close red on, the 15 minutes to close red on Microsoft to get a rally, a base, and then a rally for continuation. But if this thing just wants to keep pumping, that's cool too.
We are right up to the underside of that liquidity zone right now.
I put waters up top too. Thank you. Yeah, come on, Microsoft. Close red on that 5 minute. Chop around another 2 minutes. Now I want the chop. Oh, yo, bro, just found the channel. Where can I get? Yo, what's going on, Dito? Check us out, bullishbears.com. We have 2 different types of subscriptions. We have like the regulars, which is like monthly, yearly, and lifetime, which the lifetime I believe is on sale 70% off right now. And with that, you get access to like the Discord, the live streams, trade plans. Got you, man, got you. You get access to our website with courses and stuff, so it's definitely dope. Definitely worth it.
I kicked the puts off for dollar loss on those. Running the calls, I might get back to break even on the calls. I don't know if it's going to have that much momentum to pull out of this liquidity zone.
I like that Apple push. I really do still want that 15 minutes to close red on Microsoft. But if it wants to pump to new high a day, I'll stay in it all day. Oh, let's go, Microsoft. Okay, I see you.
Right. Next is 478 strikes are online again for a double. If this gets out of for SPY, sorry.
Oh yeah, 478. I thought you were talking about 378. Duh.
Nah. I traded those 478 strikes this morning and doubled them, and then they may double again if we can get out of this liquidity zone.
Double it and give it to the next guy. Sorry.
Right. Hand it off. Hot potato.
I'm gonna look for some puts on Apple, depending on this 5 minute closes. No, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, we got the close that I was looking for on Microsoft. We might pull back first. I'd rather us just pump and continue from here would be great. But I don't control the market, I just react.
React, don't predict.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm still stoked that we nailed 100% on that prediction video we made.
That's
Just as
so
to say,
cool, man.
don't predict, and we make a prediction and nail it 100%.
You
There's
know
actually
what?
only.
Make the predictions, but trade the reactions.
That's right. There you go. That's a good way to do it.
Microsoft's having trouble with this new high a day over here around like 374.88. Need a break?
Or maybe we change that up a little bit to where it's predict only the probability.
There you go. Making a lower high on NASDAQ and ES right now. Plus Microsoft's running into some resistance. Definitely a lot of selling right now. Apple with some good selling pressure too.
Just bag holders leaving the chat. That was a high wave on the 1 minute.
Yeah, there we go, Microsoft. Run it up, baby, run it. Come on, Microsoft, quit messing around, man. Give me that dollar pump right now, right now. Come on, Jeremy said... Oh, no, those are the other contracts. I was going to say, Jeremy said the other contracts are ready. Ooh, I don't like this pullback. I don't like this rejection up here. Not a fan of this wall of sellers we're hitting on Microsoft. That's unfortunate.
Those 478s are back down to 10 on the ask right now. But
One more question. What a good amount. What's a good amount
One.
for starting? It depends. I usually like to recommend people to start off with some type of funded account challenge, some type of Apex Trader funding, where you could buy evaluation accounts and practice your strategy on them. Because once you practice and pass an evaluation account, you could pay to have that account funded, and then you could just keep trading that strategy on it. But use code BullishBears on those. Apex Trader funding, use code BullishBears, save 70% off, plus 50% off of, what is it, the resets and stuff. Come on, Microsoft, you're right there, man. You are right there. Right there. Okay, Microsoft, a little, almost. Damn. Yeah, this really makes me want to stop out of Microsoft, but like it's been green. If it does pump higher, we're gonna have a really nice move. But that's if we can't trade off of ifs, guys. We gotta trade the reaction. We gotta trade what the market actually tells us.
I did grab some of those 478s at 10.
Nice. Yeah, one more thing, who is that? Dito? One more thing, when you're trading those evaluation accounts, first off, check out our YouTube video on tips and tricks for trading those accounts. But secondly, what was I gonna say? Oh, trade the drawdown, because they'll give you like a 50K account, but the drawdown's 2,500. So don't trade it like you have 50K. Trade it like you have 2,500. Microsoft's off of a key level right now. Really want to see it push through it. 374.94. I have a key level from there from a while ago.
Unless SPY can break out of this liquidity zone that stops at 475.38, previous high, that becomes a double top, so be careful.
Oh, I like the ES and Q looking good right now. Come on, Microsoft. Get it, girl. Apple pumping up. I like that. Come on, Microsoft. Come on. Give me a little Christmas gift.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. I need my bag of dough.
We want to be the jolliest bunch of a-holes this side of the nut house.
Alright, I like the 5 minute on Microsoft. I don't like that it closed below a key level. But, Volume was sort of dead on it too. Really just being careful, want to break that 375 level. Market likes to have trouble before hitting whole numbers. There we go, Microsoft. Dude, these contracts still aren't, like, as green as I'd expect. Like, that's crazy. I still like
Lagging a
the
little
30
bit.
minute on Microsoft. That's why I'm staying bullish. I mean the 15 minute.
Yeah, SPY too. It printed a nice 15-minute hammer before this current candle, so
Yeah.
it's got to break that previous high is all.
Yep.
Once it does that, we're game on for a bar up. And let me see here. That's a whole
Yeah.
dollar bar, so that put us at a 476.40 target.
That's what I'm anticipating too, but we're keep getting hit with some selling pressure on equities. Apple with some big drops.
Yeah.
Microsoft's the only one that sort of tries to hold when we have this selling, but really need a break of range. Because now Microsoft is in between these two key levels. I need it to break above 374.94 and hold. Really want to see at 375 today. Watch the volume. There we go, Microsoft. There we go. Hey, hey, yo. Nice. Keep it going, baby. Sort of want to exit a contract just to lock in gains because every time we do pump, we do reject. However, we've been bullish, so I sort of want to hold these, see if we could get a big winner out of this. But now we are grabbing a lot of volume on this 5 minute, and volume is what we need before we trend. Therefore, I'm going to try to exit a contract. One more question. What's a good... Oh, no, you asked that already. Yo, good luck today. Good luck today. Apple selling off. Microsoft rejecting. Gross. At 7 minutes till the 30-minute closes, 15-minute closes, and that's really going to be a telltale for my Microsoft calls. If we want to close above and strong, I will stay in these calls. If we don't, I will exit.
We're printing a 5-minute evening star here, it looks like, or
Yeah, look
3
at
bars, I
that.
like to call them.
Look at those bears. Bad news bears. Look at the
See if
chop
they...
we've been in today, too. That's nasty, man. There we go, ES. Drop it away right to this area again. Let's see if we bounce again. Or if we break it and then bounce. Either way, I'm not getting out of these Microsoft calls yet. Can't get out because of some chop.
Can it be a big old LG, or is it going to be skunking us? Looks a lot like a double top here, and if it smokes this zone, SPY will go right back to 473.50. Pretty damn quick, too.
Yeah.
If it holds this zone, though, it could be a quick fake out and rip to the upside. But, you know, it's hard to judge at this point. It's mostly a theta burn.
Yeah. Alright, Microsoft. I like it on the 1 minute. Okay, Microsoft. I see that volume coming in. I see you. Get that pop up. Let's close up there. Or let's close like we want to reverse. Damn it. Not a fan of that Microsoft close, but we'll see. If it breaks this previous candle, I'm staying in them. It's pretty nice right now.
A nice bounce.
Pretty nice right now. Give me one quick bounce, Microsoft. I'm gonna exit one contract, hold two.
Sounds like a good game plan.
Right? Or maybe I won't. Maybe you want to completely pop all the way to my take profit. And you want to give me all the money I want. No. Because, guys, the market will absolutely do that. When you enter a trade, it should just go right to your take profit.
Yeah.
Kidding. If anybody ever tells you that, please never listen to them, ever.
No.
Pop it. Fill me out of this contract. Come on now. So close. This thing's ridiculous right now.
Bam.
Apple week. NASDAQ week. I want that weighted indice to pop, but it's not. But, like, look at the 15 though, right? 15 still looks bullish. I guess I'll stay in because of the 15.
It's still kind of in that range. Looks like it could hold.
I'm looking at Microsoft's right now. Microsoft's more bullish at the moment. Until it's not.
Yeah.
Until it dumps right here. Yep. Yep.
Right back to base of the liquidity zone. Make it or break it should be coming like right at 11, it looks like.
Yeah. What time is it now?
Wonder if there's news at 11. Like 10:43. Budget balance for Canada.
Yawn.
1 o'clock, we got a rig count, but other than that, we're pretty much dead in the water for news today. So
Yeah.
if it's gonna be a trend day, it'll be today. But it's not looking like a trend day yet.
Nope.
This has done made its trend. It's just gonna sit here and hover like an albatross crapping all over the contracts.
Yeah, I'm not liking Microsoft structure. Looks like it wants to dump. But I'm a hold because I'm trading off the 15, and the 15 looks like it's still bullish. And in fact, it looks like it wants to continue bullish on the 15. So I'm holding. I'm holding till 376.11. That would be a nice target. If we continued up. Look at all the other equities, 15 minutes, very weak. $30 seconds in the 5-minute. And the 15-minute. It's very important on this Microsoft trade right now.
All right.
What I realize is good with these live streams too. You could like, it might sound weird, I guess, but like you could like put them on, and go to bed, and just listen to like talking about the market, get a gist of it, like fall asleep to it, and just like really make it part of your daily routine. I don't know.
I do sometimes.
Sometimes I'll put myself on and fall asleep to it.
Like through the powers of osmosis in my dreams, I guess.
I don't think I could fall asleep to
I'm
that.
kidding. Oh my god, imagine.
It'll put you to sleep.
Hey, if you're watching this right now while you're trying to sleep, I hope you get a good night's sleep.
There you go.
I hope you learned something from this live stream. I'm into Microsoft's calls right now. We're holding at 375, but we do have a lot of selling pressure up here. Apple trying to pump. Need these weighted indices to push higher. Where is it? There it is. It's not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna probably kick out of here. It's looking pretty dead. I gotta get prepared for my 11 o'clock thing.
All right, man. Always
We're
good
just gonna
having you in here.
do a review of the last week's Kramer video and
Yeah, hell yeah.
post about how dead on right we were.
That's awesome.
That'd be pretty cool. I'll pop a question on Matthew Tuttle because he creates ETFs.
Yo,
like,
could
hey,
you
man.
create an ETF for my weighted indice? That would be insane.
Pretty cool.
That would be so crazy.
But I was gonna coin the phrase, let's do a counter Kramer club.
Oh,
The ticker would be CCC. I mean, that'd be kind of neat. And basically, it just counters everything Kramer says, but not like SGM where it's just shorting it, but
Right.
like it counter trades Kramer. So
Right.
it's more
If
of a
he's
long
short,
term.
you'll be long. If you're long, you'll be short. Right. That's cool.
And if it goes right, it should outperform SPY. So I mean,
Nice.
that'd be a golden one.
I'm sort of thinking of grabbing some puts on Microsoft up here to straddle.
Damn, dude.
Because buyers are having trouble.
Did anybody catch my call out on ZIM last week or last month? I was looking.
Nope, not me.
I was looking for international shippers sector rotation. That thing is screaming. Got long down here at about $7, and it is currently trading at 11.60.
What time is it, guys? Got a quarter to 11. We'll wrap it up in a little bit. Very choppy market today, guys. I mean, it's Friday. We got Christmas this weekend. Got to think people who are trading, big institutional traders, probably aren't trading today. Probably taking a nice long weekend.
And next week, expect a lot of loss harvesting in the market. So sometimes you'll see a bear trend on the week before the end of the year.
Nice.
And SPY is currently set up for a possibility of exactly that. It's just a big profit-taking ceremony. You pop it down to some respectable levels.
Cool. Yeah,
It's a little bit.
looks good for shorts. 15 still looks good for longs, but a lot of selling pressure up here.
It's a little bit top heavy. We could see 462, 463 as a bear target if it does break into a big loss harvesting trend. But the key level to watch is about 468 if that starts to take shape. So
Got about a minute left on this 5 minute.
all right then, guys. I will see you next week on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a safe holiday. And, well, I guess I could just say Merry Christmas to some. You know.
Be good,
Happy
Jeremy.
holidays.
Happy holidays, Jeremy.
See you, man.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I had to mute for a couple sneezes there. Anyway, yeah, happy holidays to everybody, and just above all, stay safe, and definitely be ready for maybe a little move into the close today. But I'm not so sure it's going to get much out of this range until about midday anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you know what I noticed? Sometimes when we chop in the mornings, we'll get that power hour move.
Yeah,
because we don't get that move in the morning.
Right. Sometimes it'll run, sometimes it won't.
Yep.
All right, then.
All right.
See you guys.
Peace out, Jeremy. Thanks again.
Peace anytime.
Come on, Bulls. Let's run it up now. Stop messing around. I like Microsoft here to continue higher because it had an inside candle. It had a 1, if for my strat fans out there. This is a 1, right? Because it's an inside candle. Oh no, Microsoft, wrong way. You're going the wrong way. But like, look at yes, it's still holding this level right here. Like, that's why I can't go short right now. Same with NQ, still keeps failing to sell off. Waited in to see failing to see continuation. It's just a lot of failing to sell off, which makes me think buyers want that control today. Oof. Come on, Meta. I'll probably let this candle close on the 5-minute, guys, and we'll see how Meta looks, Microsoft looks to continue higher. We are getting some good volume coming into Microsoft right now, which could either be selling volume, keeping us lower, or buyers stepping in, getting filled. Need this Microsoft pop and continue. Need a high day, need strength. I think it'll want it. If this 5-minute gives me a good close, like some type of close over here, I think the next one will pop us. But we got 2:15 left in that. Having trouble. Remember, I was just saying before how good volume was coming in, which is either sellers trying to keep us to push back lower, people filling their long orders. Now we can only react. So instead of getting in a trade up here, you would have wanted to get in a trade up here and you would monitor it up here. Time is it? Minute 38 on this 5-minute.
It's almost 11.
Thank you, sir. Some selling pressure coming into Microsoft's time and sales. Calls are taking a bit of a hit right now, probably due to theta. Here's some nice buying volume. Look at all the green that just hit. Looking at the bid and the ask. We need the bid size to be heavier than the ask size. That's how you read time and sales, guys. Time and sales, these orders print. These are real orders that went through and what price. The bid and ask, these are passive orders that are sitting at the bid and the ask prices, but these are these could be spoof orders. These could be pulled anytime. Come on, Microsoft, get that, get that. Having trouble. Again, look at all the volume hitting. Here we go. Alright, there's that 5-minute close. I said I wanted to close just like that. And I think I'd consider adding more, but I'm not going to. It's just so choppy. Really need this 5 minutes to continue here on Microsoft. For it to be valid, gonna need that continuation. We had the rally, a basing. Now let's see if we want to rally and continue higher. ESNQ, I would like these to reverse back higher to help Microsoft to push higher too. A lot of volume, fast volume hitting the tape right now. Ooh, big drop candle on Microsoft. Big drop candle on Microsoft. Staying a bit patient on this. See if we're just trapping people. Ooh. Trapping me. Yeah, look at that 15. It's not good. Microsoft's big sell-off. I'm gonna wait for it to close. We got 3 minutes in the 5 to close. There's plenty of time for it to wick right back up. However, it's also plenty of a time for it to continue lower. Whoa, sellers, what are you doing? I'm gonna look for some SPX contracts. Because now we're getting a little bit of momentum. Still in these Microsoft contracts. Now that we're bouncing a bit, I like that. Nah, I don't know. Microsoft's pretty weak. Equity's pretty weak. What time is it? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up in just a minute. Microsoft's trade is not working out. Gonna let this candle close before I close out of it, though. I'd really rather be patient in case we do wick back up. It's that volume, I don't know, guys. Microsoft would need a fast bounce. 40 seconds left. I'm not liking it. Need that pop higher on Microsoft. Yeah, I don't like that, guys. Meta new low a day, Apple new low a day. I'm out of those Microsoft calls. It's a choppy trade. Choppy, no good.
Pop me some of that sell off.
Hey, get it, get it. Damn, I know, I was looking at those puts. Oh, I didn't get to enter. Damn, that's rough, dude. I was trying to enter some SPX at 30. They're at 55 right now. That was quick. But earlier when I was in, it didn't want to move at all. Yo, this 5-minute, the way this 5-minute just jukes lower is a good chance we bounce back. Apple puts went crazy. Oh, now Microsoft's gonna bounce. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream there. YouTube, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Discord, I might leave like the live stream up for you guys. Just mute my mic if you guys want. Just for a little bit. If you guys got any questions, shoot me a message. Alright, take care everybody. Peace.
Happy holidays, bro.
See you, Kevin.
Happy holidays, y'all. Be
Take
good.
care, everyone.
Take care, YouTube. Be good.